I'm very excited. We're kicking off, finally, my holiday DIYs, my fall DIYs for 2019. This is very exciting. And for this very first one that I'm going to share with you guys, I'm trying to go for creating pumpkins with unconventional materials. And this first set, we are going to use glass jars. However, I will say that it will translate more into a pumpkin if you use shorter, wider jars so that it just kind of mimics more of a pumpkin shape. Tall, thin jars were cute and I loved how they looked. They are actually hard to find at Dollar Tree to be short and wider, so this is just kind of what I had, and I also wanted to just use materials that I had on hand so that I could, you know, really maximize my budget as well. So maybe you have some jars lying around that will look more like a pumpkin, but yeah, so I've decided to use white paint for this, but of course you can do any color that you want. You know, orange, yellow, teal, whatever color scheme you have going on for fall. That's the beauty of this DIY, is the options are completely endless. And then I also wanted to make sure it has some farmhouse elements, so that's where the twine comes in. I had to use absolutely no hot glue gun whatsoever for this project. The twine holds really well against the paint and against itself, so there was no need for me to hot glue whatsoever to secure me roping this around the jar. And as you saw, I placed a faux leaf, which I just pulled from a stash that I already had, so that cost me no money either. I already had the twine, I already had the glass jars, and I basically just paid the money for the paint, which I will be able to use for other DIYs as well. So then you saw I just placed the leaf and then wrapped the twine around it and secured it in the end to underneath another piece of twine. And that is it for this first DIY. I hope that you guys can kind of see the potential. I really wanted again to go with some shorter glass jars, and I think making them white also is kind of hard to see that pumpkin shape, but the options again are endless. You could do polka dots, you could do patterns on your glass jar, and any color and shape that you want. Alright, so here is the second DIY for today's video, making pumpkins again with unconventional materials, and they're just 10 cans from canned goods that I had already used from my pantry, so that didn't cost me anything. Of course, if you don't have any or you're out looking for different sizes to kind of make a variety of different shaped cans to mimic different shaped pumpkins, Dollar Tree's got you there too. There's a bunch of different sizes, and I'm just gonna paint mine orange, and I painted one extra, one white, but again, options are so endless here. Any color you want, you could polka dot them, you could put, you know, zigzags and chevron and whatever pattern that you love the most. You could even maybe Mod Podge pictures, or you can add words and things and make it maybe look a little bit like Ray Dunn and add some text to it. So lots of options, but I wanted to keep mine really simple and really classic, just so that you guys can kind of see just the core of how to make this. So you do have to open up one side of the can, obviously to use the product in your dinner, but you don't need to open up both sides because you still need one side to be completely closed. And then you're going to take a Phillips screwdriver and just kind of stab it, jab it. It seems like it's not going to go through, but it will eventually, the metal will wear down and you will make a nice little hole. And then I just ventured into my backyard, found some twigs, snapped them off, so those were free as well. And then I took this natural straw like material from Dollar Tree and I tied it into a cute little bow. It's very rustic, it's very farmhouse. I adored this DIY so much. I don't know how I've gone all of these years and never owned anything like this. I feel like it's gonna look so great in my farmhouse, you know, style that I already have going on in my home. and I want to make some more of these. I think what I need to do is get all of my fall stuff out and decorate my home, and then kind of see what colors and patterns I might want to do. But I don't decorate for fall until like the last week of August. But I also like to get my DIYs out for you guys ahead of time. So I could be making more of these soon, and I just wanted to show you guys some options. And with the white one, I actually left some real leaves on the branch so that you can kind of see what that looks like as well. And that's it, you guys, for my first fall DIY. Hope that you guys loved the idea of making pumpkins with different material. Again, on that first one, really try to go for smaller, wider glass jars, but they are a little bit difficult to find at Dollar Tree. And this is a Dollar Tree DIY. But I wish you guys all the best for fall, and I hope that you're having a great week. I'm also going to share with you my favorite fall DIY that I did on my channel last year, 2018. So if you're interested, keep watching, and I'll link that 2018 video down below. Bye, guys. Hey everyone, today's video I'm going to be focusing on another dupe. I am going to try to recreate my own version of this Hello Fall pumpkin wooden box art. That pure one is selling for $39.99. I guess right now it's currently on sale for $31.99.